Hey there guys, this is Foam Tech Kid, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Mint Jelly ROM for your AT&T, T-Mobile, and i9505 Galaxy S4's. So guys, let's get started. Okay guys, so here I have it running on my AT&T Galaxy S4. As I said, this will work on T-Mobile for sure, and I'm pretty sure for the i9505. I'll have a link down below for the XDA thread, so you can leave a comment there asking if it actually does work or if anyone's tested it for your Galaxy S4 version. So to run this ROM, you are going to have to be having the latest firmware. So if I go in About Device, it has to be AMDL. I'm not sure if you can see that. AMDL, as it says right there. So if how to update that, I'll have a link down below for the firmware, and you're gonna install that, and you're gonna flash it through Odin, and that's gonna wipe everything on your phone. And after you've done that, you're gonna have to reroot. Okay, so you guys have to only do this once, okay? But you have to do it, otherwise you will have Wi-Fi problems on any new TouchWiz ROM. Okay, so basically you're just using Odin. I have a video on how to unroot. You're basically using that method, except you're flashing the firmware that I have in the link down below. So yeah guys, so let's get into the ROM. So as I said, the ROM is called Mint Jelly. So for an About Device, if I can zoom in a little, it is Mint Jelly, and I actually installed my own kernel. If you're on T-Mobile and International, you're going to have to do the same thing. And of course, this is Android version 4.2.2. So when you're in your settings here, you're not going to get anything special. It's going to be pretty much what you're used to in here. So the first thing you'll notice off the bat with this ROM is if you turn it off, you get the CRT off animation. So all those settings are actually customized in app that comes installed called No Touch Exposed. So this is by the developer of the ROM, and he actually made this tweak too that a lot of people use, and it's really useful. So first thing you go into is Mint Jelly to customize the screen on and off animations. You can click here and choose Fade, CRT, or None, and same here. So for screen off. So as I said, you get a bunch of settings. You basically get all the settings you get in an AOSP ROM, except in TouchWiz ROM. So you could go through here, change the clock color, AM, PM color. For now, at this video, version 2.1, you can't change the battery up there. So if you're watching this video and it's still version 2.1, you won't be able to do that. If it's a later version, then it should be fixed by now. So, I mean, just right now, that's a problem. Not a huge problem though. And you could just go through all these settings that you get. You could disable NFC icons, Wi-Fi icons, all this awesome stuff that you could do here. We could go to notification panel, and we could also change the panel background, the colors, and there's just a bunch of settings, and it takes a long time to look through all of this if you want to customize your phone to the limit. So we could also go to lock screen. We could hide our carrier label, custom carrier label, and we can enable rotation in the lock screen. Whenever you enable something, at the top it'll say please reboot to apply changes. So basically don't use this to reboot, just reboot manually, because for some reason for me that doesn't work. So you could just reboot yourself, and you get a bunch of different settings right there. The TouchWiz launcher is also customizable. I don't know if you saw before, but I did have wallpaper scrolling. So scrolling wallpaper does work. You could also hide dock labels for the apps, and you could also make a bigger grid for your launcher. So we also do get some sound settings, like hiding headset apps and headset notifications and all this other stuff here. Applications, we could go and also change this stuff in MMS, SMS, email, and we could actually apply a Google Wallet hack to let Google Wallet work on your S4, which is really cool. And finally we get system. So we could set the color to the seek bar and over scroll color. I'm not sure what that is, but as I said, you could play around with this and find out yourself what you could do with those settings. So that's pretty much it that comes in no attach exposed. One thing I have to say, when you first open up the camera, it will say updating camera software. So just let it do it. It'll take like a minute, and after that you shouldn't have any problems. But that's just something that happens when you're first installed the ROM. Otherwise, this ROM is really stable. I mean, I don't really know what else to say. As you can see, actually, I have themed the clock up there. It is yellow. I don't know if you can tell right there, but I was able to theme that, and you can theme a bunch of different stuff. That's yellow too, as you can see at the top. And you just get a bunch of settings to play with, which is, in my case, I find really cool. So as I said, guys, everything else is working great, and this is the ROM to go to right now, especially if you're on AT&T or T-Mobile, as it doesn't have that many problems and it's super fast. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe for more videos like this. Also, do make sure to give this video a like, and make sure to share it with all your friends, because that would help me out a lot. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and peace.